What's up, fight fans? Thank you as always for passing by the channel. As always, much appreciated. All right, before we start on this video, I just want to clear something up. I did a video the other day talking about Tyson Fury, and I said I was asked a question that if Tyson Fury goes to America and beats Deontay Wilder, is he an all-time British great? I said yes. I just want to confirm what I meant. I didn't mean that he's the greatest British fighter of all time. Absolutely not. I just said is he in the discussion for being an all-time British great, which, I don't know, top 30, top 40. Yes. People thought I maybe meant that he's better than the likes of Lennox Lewis and other names. No, no chance. I will say this though, my greatest British fighters of all time aren't the guys with the best records. Like my number 1 and 2, if you guys know me, most of you kind of do. My number 1 and 2 are Nigel Benn and Prince Nassim Hamed. Now, most people wouldn't have them in their top 5 if we break it down into records and stuff, but those are my number 1 and 2. All right, just to clear that up anyway, because I definitely wasn't saying Tyson Fury is better than Lennox Lewis and other British greats that we've had, even if he does beat Deontay Wilder. He needs a lot more than that to jump above those guys. All right, so Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury obviously goes down in December. Other fights go down in December. Warrington versus Frampton, Dillian Whyte versus Derek Chisora. That's just obviously for us UK fans. The fight I really wanted to see the most, though, I'll be honest with you, the most, okay, not the most, but maybe within that bunch is James DEGALE versus Chris Eubank Jr. I really wanted to see it, and it looked like it was going to happen. James DEGALE said on his Twitter page that he's got something juicy for us for December. They both had these kind of gimme warm-up fights. I think Chris Eubank Jr. mentioned that it probably will be James DEGALE in December as well. And all of a sudden, I hear crickets. Like nothing. Nothing's going on, nothing's being said. And I'm slightly disappointed by this. I follow both of these guys on social media, and they both clearly were getting prepared for a fight. James DEGALE was sparring. I think we all saw footage of him sparring Frank Buglioni in preparation for Frank's fight coming up. And Chris Eubank Jr. was doing what Chris Eubank Jr. does, which is literally live in the gym. So I thought, okay, they're both clearly getting ready for a fight. And like I said, crickets, nothing. No announcements, no news, no updates, nothing. There could be a number of reasons why this fight hasn't been announced or why this fight will probably be pushed back to 2019. I think the most obvious one is that they're both kind of like independent contractors, right? They both don't have promoters. They both can go and work on any TV network, which is sometimes a good thing. You'd sometimes get the better deal, but sometimes it's a bad thing as well. 9 times out of 10, probably 10 out of 10, this fight takes place in the UK, which leaves only 3 viable options: Sky, ITV, and BT Sports. Now, if James DEGALE and Chris Eubank Jr. approach Sky about doing their fight, Sky would love to do their fight. There's no two ways about it. Would love to do it. They'll probably chuck it on box office. But Sky are booked now. December's booked. Dillian Whyte versus Derek Chisora will happen in December. They've got Tony Bellew versus Usyk coming up on Saturday. So they can't have another pay-per-view before the end of the year. It's just not possible. Fans won't like it. There won't be enough money to promote it. So Sky are probably going to say no. They would want the fight, but they'll say no. BT Sports would say, okay, look, we've got Josh Warrington versus Frampton to consider. Plus, we're obviously showing Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. So that's 2 pay-per-views in December for BT Sports. They can't do it. ITV, I'm not sure what's going on with ITV. Have they pulled out of boxing? They were clearly in love with boxing a few months ago. They were showing all the fights, weren't they? World Boxing Super Series. Before that, we got to see Chris Eubank Jr. versus the likes of Arthur Abraham on ITV box office. And now, nothing. Right? Nothing. Even World Boxing Super Series, which I thought was a very good tournament, the first one anyway, they can't even get on ITV contract. So I'm not sure if ITV are interested in showing boxing right now. The pay-per-view numbers, they never released, but they might not have been good. I don't think many people tuned in for Callum Smith, George Groves, so they might have lost a lot of money through that tournament. And they probably thought, you know what? Not right now. So Chris Eubank Jr. and James DEGALE, although a very, very good fight, and I think a fantastic fight, just because I think their styles match up, it's real beef. Those guys have been going back and forth for 5 years. I just think right now, no one can take it. ITV don't want it. It doesn't seem like it anyway. BT Sports are fully booked. Sky Sports are fully booked. Channel 5, really? Both of them want millions, so Channel 5 can't afford it. Dave, another one? I don't think so. Again, both of them want millions. I'm not saying 10s and 15s of millions, but I think both of them at least want 7 figures, right? 1 million, 2 million, whatever. So Channel 5 and Dave are out of the question, which leaves only 2 or 3. And right now, those 2 or 3 are kind of fully booked. So as much as we want to see James DEGALE, Chris Eubank Jr., I don't think we're going to see it until 2019, which is not too much of a problem, but it would have been good to see it in December. But I'm thinking more February, March now. January is notoriously a bad month for boxing. Obviously, everyone spends their hard-earned money over Christmas and everyone's struggling and no one really wants to spend, I don't know, $13.95 or $19.95 on Sky Sports box office. So it probably will be moved to February. I hope not. I hope we can somehow squeeze it in December, but December is packed. December is really, really packed for boxing. Just this end of the year is packed for boxing. So although I think the fight will still happen because it makes sense and both of them will make good money and it's a good crowd pleaser, it will sell out a small arena like the O2 or even someone like Copper Box, more the O2 I think. I don't think it's happening this year.